Hi there, students. Humble. Humble, not proud, an adjective. Humility, the noun. So if a person is humble, they consider themselves as having no great importance, nothing that makes them better than others. So, he is a humble person. He doesn't like talking about his achievements. He's actually a very great man, but he is very humble about himself. You can also use humble, meaning low in rank. Yeah, somebody has a low position, they are poor. So he started from very humble origins, but now is one of the leading scientists in the world. Okay, so from humble origins. Welcome to my humble abode, my humble abode, the place where I live. This is a humorous phrase. It's saying that the place where I live, but it's not very special, it's not very expensive, it's not very impressive, even if it is, yeah? The Queen says, welcome to my humble abode here at Buckingham Palace. Your humble abode, where you live, your place. The abode is the place you live. Okay? To humble, to make somebody comprehend that they're not as special as they thought they were. So, this team have been the league champions for many years, but we managed to humble them in the match that we had last week. To bring somebody down, to make them less proud, is a very humbling experience. Okay, so humble as an adjective, not proud, not believing you're important. So you need to be humble about your success. Please accept my humble apologies. Yeah, my apologies aren't great, they're very lowly. Humble, poor in low social rank. Yeah, a humble background. Yeah, I'm just a humble English teacher. Not very special, very ordinary, not very important. Okay, humility. Humility. The quality of not being proud because you understand your bad qualities. So, there are many people who do not have the humility to admit that they're wrong. A person could be very rich, but it's always good to show a little bit of humility because we all have bad qualities. Humility, a feeling that you have nothing special, nothing makes you better than other people, a lack of pride. So she was a person who had a great humility. Okay, humility. So the characteristic or the condition of being humble. To be meek, yeah, to be subdued, to feel modest, submissive, lowly. Yeah, it's the opposite of pride and hubris and things like this. So humility, the quality of being humble. Yeah. Okay, in a religious context, humility means that you recognize that you are of no importance compared to your God, and therefore you are completely submissive and subservient to that God and that religion, and you will do anything that they ask. Whereas outside a religious context, humility, it's like a temperance, but not being proud, not being haughty, but also not criticizing yourself where it's not necessary. So humility is expressing your is an outward expression of what you really are inside, of your self-regard. And this is different to humiliation, because humiliation comes from outside, or to humiliate, this is shame, whereas humility is showing your own appropriate position, who you really are, and not pretending to be more than you are. Okay, so humble, not pretentious, not magnificent, unassuming. Yeah, he lives in a humble one-bedroom flat. Humble, having an opinion of yourself that is not proud, it's not arrogant, it's modest, it's unassuming. To humiliate, to make somebody less proud, less arrogant, to make them see that they are not as important as they thought they were. To abase, to humiliate, to mortify. Okay, so this is the idea of humble. Showing a modest or low estimate of your importance, of low social or political rank, from a humble background. Humility, having a modest view of your importance. You are meek. Humility, so humble, not proud, not arrogant, not assertive. Ranking low in the hierarchy. Yeah, not an important person. So you're demure, meek, lowly, modest, humble, down to earth. So may I give you my humble apologies. He came from a humble background. His beginnings were very humble. He lives in humble circumstances. He's a very humble person. Yeah, he might have to eat humble pie, admit that he's wrong. So, humble. A humble person is not proud. They don't believe they are better than everyone else. He is a brilliant musician, but he's very humble about it. Okay, I'm very lucky, he said humbly. People with low social status sometimes are described as humble as well. A humble place or a humble thing is ordinary. It's not special. Yeah, it's commonplace. In my humble opinion, yeah, it's a polite way of emphasizing what you think, and you're trying to suggest that it's not important, even if they don't feel humble about it. So I think the phrase, in my humble opinion, is not actually very humble. Okay, so formality, humble. I think I'm going to give it a 5.5 in formality. I think use anywhere, a touch on the more formal side. Let's see, as to origin, through French, from Latin, humilis, low, slight, humble. Yeah, and we've got an ancient Greek word, kamelos, on the ground, low, trifling. We got a word humus, the earth, the ground. Yeah, humi, on the ground. So, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Humble humility.